I once had a pet named Butterbear. He was a bearcat, and he smelled like buttered popcorn. He loves hanging out in my treehouse, and he only comes down to eat. He especially loves the fruits my mom buys from the market. When he's in a good mood, he snuggles up to me and purrs like a cat. But don't irritate him. He can be aggressive, just like a small bear. One day, I brought Butterbear to school with me for show and tell. I showed my class how cool he was, like how high he can climb, or how he can finish a bowl of fruits in a blink of an eye, or how he smells like yummy buttered popcorn. All my classmates oohed and ahed at Butterbear, all except one. So I asked her, "Why are you sad?" And she told me,
Butterbear belongs in the forest. Without him, there would be no one to spread the seeds of the strangler fig tree. Without the strangler fig trees, there would be less food and shelter for animals. Without food and shelter, more and more animals would die, including other binturongs like Butterbear. Would you want that to happen?
All our classmates just laughed at her, all except me. Her words made me realize that Butterbear was living in a house and not a forest, eating from a bowl and not from a tree, snuggling with me and not with his family. And then I realized I was part of the problem, not the solution. After class, I walked up to my classmate and asked, "What can I do to help Butterbear and the other binturongs?" She smiled and said to me,
Knowing that binturongs need help is already the first step.
And my classmate was right. Binturong lives are being threatened every day. They lose their homes when humans destroy forests to make way for agribusiness. They lose their freedom when humans capture them and sell them as pets or zoo animals. Most importantly, they lose their lives when humans kill and trade them for money. Binturongs are highly valued in various Southeast Asian markets. Their fur is used to make clothes. Their meat is bought for food and medicine. Even their feces is used to make gourmet coffee. The binturong is one of the victims of illegal wildlife trade. The International Union for Conservation of Nature considers the binturong as a vulnerable species with a population that has plummeted by 30% in the previous 18 years. This calls for serious conservation measures, especially since the binturong is a keystone species in the forest ecosystem. However, not many people care about it because many don't even know that binturongs are real. So what can we do now? Well, we can do a lot of things. First is to spread awareness. Not many people are aware of the illegal wildlife trade. Even less are aware of the state of the binturongs in this trade. The Philippine government has made attempts to address this problem, like through the drafting of a bill last October, which revised and improved the Wildlife Resources Conservation and Protection Act. Additionally, the Department of Environmental and Natural Resources has prepared an executive order about the formation of a National Anti-Wildlife Crime Council. Now, you may think that you have no power in comparison, but you're wrong. Most people were like me, who didn't know or care about the binturong's problems. I needed someone else to tell me about their struggles, someone I could relate to. And that's what you can do. You can tell people how to shop responsibly so that none of their purchases support the wildlife trade, and how they should be careful about the type of pet they'll get. But it's not just about spreading awareness. It's also about action. This can be done through a petition that we created. It demands government action in dealing with wildlife trade and conservation, and it would be great for you and your friends to go sign it. The more people aware about binturongs, the more pressure we can place on the administration to do something about it. We also have merchandise such as popcorn and stickers, and all proceeds will be donated to the Arcticus Binturong Conservation, which is the only charity that focuses on bearcats. And now you may ask, what happened to Butterbear? Well, he died. But no, he didn't die as my pet. He died in the forest of Palawan of old age. And this is because after my classmate told me the problems of the binturong, I took Butter Bear to a local shelter that was able to rehabilitate him to be ready for a life in the wild, the place where he truly belongs.